Alright, in the last video, we did the hard part. We picked the prompts. Now we're going to do the part that is actually make your app work, mapping the prompt to your system. This is also the only step in the process where technical skill is required. Everything before this is product thinking. Everything after this is prompting fractal. This step sit in the middle is about understanding your system and how it works under the hood. If you're technical, you can do this yourself. But if you're not, this is the part where you bring in help. Ideally, that is someone who already knows your system well. A consultant or an engineer who has worked on your back end and understand your data would be ideal. Now let's get into the actual mapping. A ChatGPT app is just a translation layer between the messy human prompt and your system, like in this chart that I showed you before. So the goal of this step is mapping out how information flow from the prompt to the parameter to your system and making sure that your system has everything that it needs so that the app can connect to it. Let's use baby step IVF as an example. So look at this prompt. Which California clinics has the highest success rate for women under 35? You can see based on the text that I highlighted here what our system needs to map to this prompt. We know this is asking about the clinics, so we need a tool that is 5 clinics. And then this tool needs to understand, it needs to take in the state, which is California. It has to be able to sort by the highest success rate, and it needs to be able to filter for women under 35. Based on that, we know that we need an API that look kind of like this. And then we'll also have to think about what information we need to display in the UI. Here in the UI, we want to be able to display the clinic names, the address, the success rate, their phone, their website, also the longitude and latitude so that we can show the clinics on the map. We need to make sure that the API will return at least those information. Now let's go to the next prompt. Tell me which IVF clinics has the best success rate. I'm going to give you a minute to try to do it yourself. Did you get it? This prompt is very similar to the last one. The only thing that we need is a limit parameter so we can show the best one when limit equal 1. This is what the API would look like. Let's do the next prompt. Recommend the top 3 clinics in Texas based on live birth rate per retrieval. Did you get it? So it's very similar to the last one, except we want the state to be Texas. It has to be able to sort by success rate, and we want the limit to be 3 because they asked for top 3 clinics. This is what the API will look like. The reason we need to map out all the scenarios and all the prompts is to make sure that our API doesn't miss any use cases that we want to target. You also need to make sure that your system has all the information that you need to support your API. That is the mapping. Once you have the mapping, you can build or expose the API using whatever tool that you like Cursor or Replit. And once your system is ready, we move to the final step, build with Fractal. In the next video, I will show you how to write the prompt for Fractal so you can build an app around this mapping. We already know the prompt, we already know the parameters. Now we just need Fractal to wire everything together so that ChatGPT can use your app naturally.